I'm Danica Tormohlen with Trade Show News Network by Informa, and we're at the National Restaurant Association show, and I'm joined by Lisa Malikow. How are you today, Lisa?
I'm doing great, Danica.
So how many people are expected here at the largest food service show in the Western Hemisphere? Is that right?
That's right. We will have over 53,000 food service professionals over the course of the 4 days, over 2,200 exhibitors across 900 product categories, people from 105 countries. So really it's a global gathering of food service, and we just couldn't be happier with what we are seeing here in Chicago this week. In the restaurant industry, entertainment complexes are very popular. So we're doing our own little spin on that. We've got 2 pickleball courts in the back of B Hall, which is the North Hall here in McCormick Place. And actually, I just found out about 30 minutes ago that the #2 pickleball player in the world was back there playing pickleball on our court. So it's been a fun way to not only have a little bit of break at the show and do that, but it also drives traffic to that area of the back of the hall,
which is really important for our audience here, the other trade show organizers who are looking for ideas. You know, today was also, you had a keynote, right, with Andre Agassi. I popped in there. Tell us a little bit about that.
We did. So Andre is a business partner of Chef Michael Mina and has been in the restaurant industry as well. And so it was a really nice conversation about, you know, what you can do when faced with adversity. And certainly the restaurant industry has been faced with adversity over the last couple of years, and this year in particular. And I think what we're seeing here in that keynote and here at the show today is really that inspiration, right? Like, these people are gathering together to say, we're gonna face this adversity and see what's new and see what's next and do it together.
So the variety of exhibitors here. So tell us, you know, it covers everything in food service, right?
Absolutely. So if you think about what you see in a restaurant, you have to have furniture, your plates, your silverware, the lighting, really anything you see when you're a customer there, but then everything that's back of the house too, right? Your ovens, your refrigerators, all the food, anything you need for the prep. And then also the real estate agents, right? The insurance, the finance systems, the POS systems. So it's everything you could possibly need to run your restaurant you can find here at the restaurant show.
Tell us about the surprise and delight moment for our audience.
So we have a sponsorship that we call the Surprise and Delight sponsorship. And it's really about that opening moment of the show where we work with our sponsor to surprise and delight the audience. And we've done a couple of different things over the years with them, different blues music and different things. And then this year they did something really fun. It was a roaming DJ that was, you know, had a backpack of the DJ equipment. And then they had a whole crew of roller skating dancers, and just making it a really fun entrance and very celebratory mood as we open the show at 9:30 in the morning on Saturday.
So tell us about planning that out with your sponsors.
Yeah, so our sponsorship team, you know, once the Surprise and Delight sponsorship gets secured, really goes to work working with the sponsor and their marketing team as well. And we sort of ideate on what would be that surprise and delight moment, and you kind of start to throw out different ideas, and lots of different things get thrown out, and then you have to work with McCormick Place to see what would get approved. So it's all about having fun and working with the sponsor on coming up with what really would work best, and we make it new every year.
Okay, let's talk about some of the sustainability initiatives that the show is doing. So what is new this year, and what are some of the things that you always do?
Yeah, so we always do a great job at things like food rescue. We have a charitable partner that we work with after the show, Fight to Feed, to make sure that we're diverting food after the show rather than it going to landfills. We've got dishwashing stations that our exhibitors use. Each one of those stations, we have composting available. And so as the exhibitors do all their food prep, they're able to also compost the food waste that's happening from their booths in there as well, which is a new thing for us to be able to continue to even divert even more food waste. Every year we just try to get a little bit better and a little bit better with that. And with the help of our sustainability partners, you know, that helps us make that happen even more.
Tell us a little bit about some of the celebrity chefs that you have here, because there's like that's a big draw for the show.
It's a big component. So over in our Lakeside building, we actually have 2 demonstration stages. So the first is our beverage room stage, which is really all about the business of the bar. And so we have celebrity mixologists and master sommeliers that give demonstrations at that stage. And then we have our culinary experience stage, which is really where you'd have like Chef Rick Bayless, who opens our event every year. And one unique component that we added last year that we brought back again this year is just adjacent to that culinary experience stage, we have an area called the tasting zone. You know, we've got such a great lineup year after year, and Food Network caliber chefs or James Beard Award winners, you know, people that the restaurant industry knows. I think we've, you know, changed it up a little bit over the years, and that tasting zone component is a really fun refresh that we did last year.
So what is fun at the National Restaurant Association show?
Well, of course, there's so much to do in the city of Chicago, and our exhibitors put on such great customer events. But the show puts on amazing events as well. So we have a number of ticketed events that we put on, that kind of personalization and those intimate experiences. So even the largest events can produce those, and it's really worth it. And we have a sponsor for that as well.
Okay.
So they're able to bring customers to that event. We have our official show after party, which is just a big party at the House of Blues. And so our sponsorships, the way we work that is we have suite sponsors. And so the suites upstairs, you're able to bring customers to the suites, and we've got a band playing and lots of food and drinks. And it's really just a fun way to, you know, head into the last day of the restaurant show and have fun, right? You know, the restaurant industry, I think, is inherently fun, and we like to go out and be together. And, you know, dancing and music and food all go together really nicely as well.
Well, thank you so much, Lisa, for walking us through and giving us a behind-the-scenes tour of the show.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Yeah. So for TSNN, I'm Danica Tormohlen.